Good afternoon. I am Mr. Ish. You are joining me here for some word problems. Finance word problems are a part of standardized exams. It's always good to be familiar with a few of these finance type of questions, things related to discounts, markups, and another question that we will see next after this. We will go through this in a sequential manner and then you'll understand that these type of questions are not too hard. Let's look here at this first question. A book costing $40 sells with a 10% discount. What is the selling price? So this seller has a certain item that he wants to sell, so therefore he's putting a discount on it so it sells for sure. You have to differentiate between what the selling price is and what the cost is. The cost is how much the seller is paying to the producer of that item from their buyer or their supplier, how much they're paying to get that item. Selling price is what the buyer will actually pay for that item. Like you and me, we're going to a store, we'll be looking at the selling price because that's what we'll pay for this book. How can we go about doing these type of questions? We know that it cost $40 and then it was discounted at 10%. Discount indicates a negative over here and you're discounting it by 10% of that original price. Cost is also similar to the original price and you're obtaining the selling price, and you just go through this computation and you get your answer. 40 minus 0.1 times 40, you get $36. What was the actual discount? It was $4. But what is the selling price? It's $36, and that right there is your answer, $36. How about number B? A book sold for $25 after a 15% markup. What was its cost? Here we know what the selling price is, how much the buyer paid for the book. We want to know is how much the seller obtained the book for originally from the manufacturer, from whomever that person buys the book for. So a book sold for $25 after a markup. Markup means a price was increased so the seller can make a profit. We can always look at the formula such as this, the cost plus or minus whether it's a discount or whether it's a markup is equal to the selling price. Put everything through this type of formula. We know the book sold for $25 and we can put that right here. And we know it was marked up by 15%. 15% off with the original price. We don't know the original price. Original price plus 15% of the original price will give you your selling price. Solve for X and you'll get your original price, which is the cost. Cost is synonymous with original price. Here you get 1.15x is equal to 25 and then x is equal to 25 divided by 1.15. And that'll give you your answer. I'm getting an answer here, 21.739, but you know, when you're talking about money, you can only go to two decimal places, so we can just say $21.74. So that's the original price of the book, and that right there is the answer. And we end this video with this second question on finance. J. A person J invests $50,000, some in a CD at 6% and the rest in a 2.5% interest-bearing savings account. CD is just a type of a holding account where you can earn a higher level of money, but the money is not available for you until that money has matured. So let's get back into this question. J invests $50,000, some in a CD at 6% and the rest in a 2.5% interest-bearing account. If the total interest earned over that 1 year is $1,500, what was the amount he invested in each? And by each, we're talking about a CD and a savings account. How do you go about doing this type of question? Well, we know we have two types of items here. We have a CD and we have a savings account, which I abbreviate as SA. We need to know how much was invested in each. But we do know that in terms of the interest earned, the CD is generating 6% interest. The savings account is generating 2.5% interest over the year. We have a total number here, 50,000. That 50,000 has to be separated into two numbers algebraically. If one number is in x, the other one must be 50,000 minus x. And it's always, in these type of questions, the amount multiplied by the interest rate is equal to the interest earned. And that right there generates you your equation. You have x times 6%, which we can write 0.06, plus 50,000 minus x times its interest, which is 2.5 divided by 100. 0.025 is equal to the total interest earned, which right here is 1,500, and you just have to solve this algebraically, not too hard. 0.06x plus, we open up that, 1,250 minus 0.025x is equal to 1,500. All you gotta do here is just solve for x. Bring the x's together, 0.035x is equal to 1500 minus 1250. That's 250. And then x is equal to 250 divided by 0.035. I get 7,142, and we can round the cents up over here. 7,142.86 cents. That's the amount invested in X in CD. Therefore, the amount invested in the other must be 50,000 minus that. And we can easily do that. It would be $42,857.14. So to answer the question, how much was invested in the CD? $7,142.86. How much was placed into the savings account? $42,857.14 or 14 cents. If you were to multiply this by 6% and multiply this by 2.5%, add them up, you'll get your $1,500, the interest earned over that year. So keep in mind, with these type of questions, you're always using the amount which you have and you multiply it by your rate. The amount multiplied by the rate will give you your income earned, INC, income earned. And that's the type of formula you use for these type of questions. And with that, I bid you all farewell. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Have a nice day.